Hello everyone, this is Greyshot117 with most of my voice returning. If you don't know, I've been at least sick for a period of time, but I am now back up and running. Mostly, if my voice drops, I apologize. But anyway, I'm playing as the Australasian Confederation, which, by the way, I love how someone messaged me like, hey Greyshot, do you know they have a progress report on Australia? And I'm like, no. And yeah, they actually do, and it's pretty interesting. Unfortunately, there is one catch. While they are going to be doing something with Australasia, it looks like they're going to be decreasing the effectiveness of this country overall by shrinking its navy and everything else it gets, which is going to suck. But that being said, we'll see how it goes in the future. I think right now as well, speaking of the future, and I apologize if you hear me cough or anything. I'm trying to make sure I don't get too much. I don't like drink lots of fluids and make sure I keep my voice hydrated. But yeah, so I have the new kangaroo fighter. So actually, while that's going, let me quickly go up to its production because I'm currently making those suckers. At least I think I am. There we go. Let's go to the fighter 3, and because our air force is so high, let's just boost this thing up because I keep forgetting to do that, and I'd rather get done now before I forget anything else. Reliability and weapons, let's make sure that's at highest it possibly can. Actually, let's do range as well. There we go. That works. That way it's pretty good range. We'll save that and start that with production. Again, keep making sure that we have the best fighters possible. We have most of our air experience currently being used. Now let's switch over to Navy. And we can currently see that I think I have nothing being made. Okay. Research-wise as well, let's double-check back here real quick. You can see here the heavy cruiser. We can keep upgrading it to the 4th level, and that's what I kind of want to do. But right now we have a lot of more important stuff, like, of course, battling offenses with our Navy that we kind of want tactics to be at its prime, which is why I'm getting that. We have some advanced computing. That way you can decrypt Japanese intelligence, which, by the way, they're at war. But in this capacity, they're pretty much just at war with me. Air Force wise, I have a decent Air Force to go up with against them, and my Navy unfortunately has shrunk, so I'm going to pretty much put everything I have into pretty much into a Navy, so that way of course I can keep fighting them as much as possible. Let's put all these down here so I can reinforce this Navy, which, by the way, I'm seeing all this and I'm seeing where it's all deployed. I wonder if I still have partial bits of a Navy kind of scattered about. No, they're all deployed. Okay. Cool. Very good. Most of them is submarines right now and kind of just hitting a lot of their convoys, which is helpful at making sure that cuts off their supply chain. Unfortunately, though, even though I got some quick victories, I need to clean up Indonesia now if I'm going to keep advancing. So let's just hit play. And right now, I am pushing through and conquering the remaining bits. I do want to push up here. Oh, now I can. Last time there was a major issue. So, alright. Right now they're attritioning. If I can get there real quick, I can kind of circle around and do a lot of damage by taking over that port. If I can get to it in time anyway. Let's see if I can get to it. Right now I have 4 divisions pushing down this. Well, shoot. Nope, I don't want to go that way. Just don't. Hold on for a second. You get to that port if possible. You 4 push this way, and actually, if you can, I just want you to push all the way down here. There we go. United States took 6 states. So the Pacific states are now offline, meaning pretty much the combined syndicates are the last bastion of the CSA. Essentially, the communist movement left in the world, I believe. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. You saw the United Mexico, which I'm very surprised haven't jumped in to help out their allies, and Central America. But unfortunately, they're at war with the Entente, so I'm not sure how long they're going to keep surviving, but okay. Right now, we have the Brazilian government pretty much being puppeted by La Plata. Peru and Bolivia are doing a decent job at overwhelming the Brazilian detachment, but if we look through here, a lot of the force they're like pushing through is pretty much like jungle territory that doesn't really have all that much. Essentially, it's the middle of the Amazon. Meanwhile, you have La Plata pushing in slowly but surely into Bolivia, so it's actually a pretty close war going on over there. Meanwhile, let's double check our current situation. I could increase this further, but I'm not going to. Probably should increase naval capacity. Wow, that would have actually pretty helped me out a lot. Holy crap. I can't do anything with that. Submarine attack and defense convoys. Unfortunately, I'm going to probably have to go that, because right now that's my best bet. Hold on, what's this? Oh, can't go that. Can't go that, but once again, submarines. Okay, so right now I'm looking at this and I see submarine attack defense and convoy ring efficiency probably the best thing out of this bunch. So we'll pick this one because it's more in line with my party. And that should help out with our effectiveness overall. Let's try to clear that up. It's getting a bit annoying. If they keep calling to arms, I'm not going to do that because, once again, that's really freaking annoying. You guys take here. You guys push that way. And just continue to take as much territory as possible in this region. Because all those resources we get, like rubber, is going to help us out in the long run. Meanwhile, our army continues to push forward. Looks like they have a decent amount of forces all over here. But if we can swing around with a second detachment and some extra men, we should be fine. Where are my 10 guys? Okay, they're up here. Preparing for a naval invasion, which I should probably get. Navally, we have up to Taiwan, but I fear that any sort of attack on their main province will probably go pretty badly. Oh, yeah, we have the Indonesian Union currently revolting. Wow, okay. And they're pretty much at war with the entire German Empire, which has all this. Meanwhile, remember, I don't care about if Germany has control. My goal is to control Southeast Asia. That's my goal. My goal is to take over Japan, take over all the puppets, and then rule Southeast Asia. And with all that, I would also get Hawaii and other things, because I believe they're also puppeted. Is autonomous dependency. What is Hawaii? Is Hawaii separated now? Hawaii is Japanese friendship. Oh, I guess they're just a puppet now. Okay. What does Japanese friendship get you? I'm assuming it just increases their overall... Oh, I don't have enough to decrypt them. I'm sure it's something, but... Right now, I have no idea what it possibly could be. You guys just keep pushing up, because, again, you have more than enough firepower to continue the push straight through. And, again, we can take over this region. Oh, I should probably speed things up to 3. Alright, these guys are doing great. Keep detachment here. Let's try to cut them off. Right now, they're suffering some heavy attrition. There we go. We have this entire region cut off. They could try to flank me, but it looks like we have more than enough men kind of pushing on in to take this area. We have 12 divisions over here. They're continuing their assault. It looks like they're reinforcing, but it looks like actually the Fatine government is sending their men, not the Japanese. So it looks like Japanese are conscripting these guys over. The war Tibet should finish up shortly, so that will be a concern. But as long as my submarines keep hitting them before they come in, my convoys will keep doing a massive amount of damage. Nice job. We have another carrier. That's as many carriers as I want, honestly. And actually, probably should go over to my production line. Let me double check. Oh, yep. Yeah, we have problems. So right now we're producing heavy tanks because I just want to bust through their lines. So let's make a new division, which is exactly what we'll do. And we're just going to be able to build a heavy tank. That's all we're going to do. It's essentially going to be a 40 width unit. And I want to make sure that it's as powerful and as effective as it can be. I'm watching my men kind of up here so you guys can see what's going on while I'm kind of just designing this armored template. But my goal is to just bust through any defense that I have and just use this as like a main assault force. Meanwhile, that's 30. I want 32. And then we're going to have a more mobile detachment, a motorized infantry. That would fill like the other 4. That's what I kind of want. Meanwhile, that's 120. So let's also have some support equipment. We'll have recon. We'll have signal company. We'll have engineering. And we'll have artillery to boot. So for this thing, how far are we? So we need a couple more heavy tanks, but we can at least get it developed in the meantime. But yeah, that thing is going to be pretty freaking brutal on the Japanese government, who I think, and if I recall correctly, will not have enough men to really deal with that. Oh no, don't you dare go up there. You go up here. Your party... Oh, I'm sorry, you're part of 35 divisions. Never mind. You're trying to just defend this area. You stop him from moving up. And you move over here to kind of block this area in. You 5 divisions stop because you're really low on overall men and equipment. We need to pin them. These guys doing fantastic. We're also doing great knocking out their convoys still, which I'm actually curious to see how many they have, because we keep blowing them up. And overall, we can see here the Japanese are importing quite a bit. So as long as they keep doing that, we can keep blowing up their convoys. While they're importing 88 and exporting 88, so we can hit those convoys and neutralize them to their rivals. Let's see. Right now, we're overall good on amount of infrastructure, except for that one region. But like I said, they don't have a lot in this sector, so I'm not too worried. Oh, speaking of which, let's go back over here and double check our fleet. Now, we want to make a new submarine fleet because, again, that thing is really damn powerful. And then, let's see, we need destroyers as well. So we'll try to increase the destroyer efficiency a little bit more. Unfortunately, that means reducing the amount of our overall carriers, but I'm not too worried about that. And once again, we'll kind of work there as well. Light cruisers we'll work on as well because we need to get those babies back up and running. Convoys we're doing decent on. We can kind of cut that back a little bit so I can work on more submarines. Again, neutralize what I can from their navy with what effective capabilities I have left. Not much in terms of... Oh, there we go. I can't keep making them at my current rate, but I'll keep trying. Where is this naval invasion? Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's the problem. They have naval capacity in this sector, even though I'm raiding them up north. So I need to keep doing something. I need to counteract that. Because right now they have about, what, 55, 60 ships. I have 37. So we're not doing too bad overall, but we need to keep working on it. Let's move these guys up north. And then we can kind of surround these guys into a group assault. So where are these? Who are these guys? These are 4 divisions. These are you. So we can kind of focus there. Hello. Let's stop you from advancing on that point. Let's get those men over there so we can at least stop them from spreading out. Force them into a choke point. And hopefully hold the sector. With that, hopefully we can get there faster than they can. Arriving in 5 hours. Middle Africa's at war. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was just a low revolt. Okay. Sure, why not? Best of luck, man. Best of luck with your low revolt. Meanwhile, we still have these guys pushing in. Looks like they're doing a fantastic job at slowly advancing. For the most part. But, hold on. Do we have the resources in the... Yes, we do. We captured all the rubber. So, right now, with all that rubber... Hold on. No template for what? Towed anti-tank. Well, that's a good point. We can kind of remove some of this towed anti-tank and put it elsewhere. Like on these fighter designs that we need to kind of get back on. Meanwhile, let's double check our resources. Oh, wow. We're doing good on that. Let's decrease that a bit. We can increase our stuff from the French Republic. And steel will decrease slightly on... well, for the French Kingdom, we'll decrease that, I guess. There we go. So that way we have more factories that we can work on naval production to kind of increase our capabilities. Submarines we could definitely use more on because they're pretty damn good. We keep researching that. And overall destroyers we need to increase the amount on, which is exactly what we're doing. So it looks like we're doing pretty good. We just need to not engage them for the time being and let our Air Force keep hitting them. Speaking of which, how's my Air Force doing in terms of production? Close air support, we have another 100. So where am I having issues? Alright, so the East China Sea, they have a lot of fighters. That is a problem. But, hold on. We currently have... Wait. Why are these... Wait. Hold on. Yeah, those are not... Well, delete those because they can be used elsewhere. We can get new fighters. And we can start battling for the sector. Put about 100 fighters. We'll put 50 fighters to guard the... Oh, I'm sorry. It's not the island. It's the entire region. So let's put about 200 planes and just start battling for this sector. Because I feel like my plane should be able to shred his. And that way we can at least fight him on his own turf. And try to gain that. Meanwhile, we'll also put in some... Let's see. Naval bombers we could as well. I feel like close air support would be effective. That way we can just start hitting their stuff. And we can also throw in some naval bombers, which we can slowly get up on. At least I think these are the correct... Yes, they are. They are the correct ones. Cool. So we can put naval bombers there to also hit the ports. So we can start hitting the Japanese ports when they return. That will help me overall. And actually should be able to hit these ports as well. Navally, Air Force-wise, let's double check. Doing a pretty good job here and over there. We have the bombers currently hitting that region. Do we have this island? Yes, we do. So let's have just fighters. Oh, okay, we're pretty good on fighters, but we'll just keep them there at the meantime. Actually, no, we can send the fighters, about 100. Just go fight over that island so we can gain air supremacy. That should help us out in the war. Let's launch the assault, see if we can press. Speaking of casualties, they have close to 1 million. I'm close to 300,000. So, still doing pretty good for just me. Hold on. Oh, no. Hold on. Shoot. Where's my fleet? I need to pull that fleet back. Yeah, you're not going on port. You're going back home. Because you are not even close to being even effective capabilities. Not even close. Speaking of which, let's move actually a lot of these ships down here. Peru declared war on Ecuador. Aren't you already at war? So now you're at war with Ecuador. Which they could take really quick. They don't have that many men. So, could be an interesting choice. Hey, at least we're getting all the convoys still. And it looks like, yeah, they are sending additional men. With Tibet gone, they're sending more forces down south. Luckily, I have an ally here, which looks like he's very surprised to see me. And the German state's still there, so that's good. For the time being, I'm secure. They're just going down unknown focus, but it looks like they're going down air supremacy, which is fine with me. Again, they can keep beating me in the air, that's fine. But slowly but surely, I'm still increasing my air power by huge margins, so we can counterattack through that. Submarines taking out that stuff. Here comes my naval invasions, coming through a sneak attack to take the ports. As long as there's nothing really there, I can easily take it. Attrition the men, take over this region this episode, and be one step closer to my goal of conquering all of Indonesia, which actually I pretty much will. There wouldn't really be much in terms of defense. Hold on, what's over here? Oh, okay. We're fighting the remnants of their navy. By remnants, I mean, oh my god, that's a lot. Let's send all these guys down here to support that real quick. Lost to 0. Okay. There we go. There's my Air Force coming in. Hopefully they can provide some additional support and neutralize the enemy Air Force and hopefully bomb the heck out of their fleet, because I didn't even expect my fleet to engage them at that moment. Luckily, with complete air supremacy, hopefully, we can do just that. Can you guys... No, you guys can't move in. But if they retreat, they're going to go through this sector. This is why I didn't want them to engage. They have a level 6 guy, but too many carriers. Luckily, my Air Force is coming in. Please do something. Please, 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 please. Actually, they don't have a lot. So maybe just go in there and assist submarines. I really could use anything right now. Okay, they lost their submarine. Hopefully, with all the bombers and everything hanging on. They have 8 carriers. My god. I did not want to engage. I did not want to have this fight now. Come on. Oh, there we go. That's a heavy cruiser. Luckily, we got 4 of those suckers. Come on, baby. Just keep hitting them. Air Force, come on. Where are you? God damn, I lost one. Can we neutralize that one? We lost the battle. God damn, we lost the battle cruiser. See, this is why I didn't want them engaged. I don't know why they went off. I think I had them back at base. Maybe I just didn't have them set to port. But, alright, they're still engaging. We lost the CA. That sucks. This battleship is falling back. Where's my Air Force when I need it? There goes my last battleship. So I think with 12 battleships, those things are just going to wreck me. And yeah, they lost another carrier, but my Air Force is not hitting them as much as I want. So I'm doing damage, but it's not doing as much. They're easily winning this. I need battleships. I honestly need battleships. The carriers are doing fine for what they are, but they're not doing enough damage. And yeah, I just seriously lost my advantage. Yeah, I lost my major carrier advantage as well. My submarines are now moving in. Oh boy. But where the hell is... Where's my Air Force? Hello? Alright, so now we need to make more battleships. So as soon as the new submarine's done, I'm just going to be working on new battleship prototypes, stuff like that. We need the best battleship we can to counteract them. Speaking of which, yeah, they're about 55 ships. I'm now down to 32. And most of those are submarines. So, the naval war is not going as planned. And looks like it's going in their favor. Which, to be fair, I completely agree why. My naval strength has pretty much been cut off, removed, and eviscerated. But that doesn't mean a new naval power can't come into this. So let's continue to make the submarines because they do at least a damn good job. Carriers were fine on. Let's actually cut the carriers capacity. How much do I make? One in a year. I have there's no point in me making carriers if I can't have them be effective. So I'm just going to decrease that. We're going to try to just keep producing more. We need more destroyers to kind of help with just hit. Light cruisers would be effective. And then we need battleships. That's the thing. We just need big, powerful battleships just to help out. So, also it helps having our best guy on point. How many subfleets do we have again? Let's double check. Subfleet 2, capital subfleet. So this will be our third subfleet that we are currently making down here. And we'll make it up about 10. But yeah, if I can just keep hitting their convoys, that's doing a lot more for me in the long run than anything else. All right, we'll set this tank up north. But it's not like our war's like going horribly. It's honestly not. It could be going a lot worse. Can we do bombing runs? Here we go, naval targeting. That will help me in terms of just annihilating the enemy. Let's get the subfleet 3 operational. And that way we can kind of counteract the enemy. We'll say about 15 subs would be good. That's what I would probably say. They're all coming in from the south, which is good, except for this light carrier, which should be producing down here as well. And then once... Come on. Down here. There we go. And then we can also kind of keep reducing the tanks little by little so we can keep focusing more on the carrier bombers to make sure they are the best they can be. New submarine, awesome. So while that's going on, let's get this battleship up and running because goddamn, that's a long... That should have been done a while ago. I know the heavy carriers were a cheap cruisers, sorry, were a cheap alternative, but they're just not sustaining the firepower I need for them. Speaking of which, the submarines. Let's quickly switch them out. And actually, let's make these things amazing. Because if the only thing we can do is continue to make a ton of subs, I would rather just make sure that they are the best they can possibly be. And just annihilate the enemy with them. And then we can... Oh, there we go. One. And then, like, cruisers. We're making them right now, but they're the low-rank version. That's why I'm not too worried on them. Convoys we're doing pretty damn good on. So we can actually kind of decrease that to 1. Destroyers, we don't need that many. Was it so... Yeah, we're good. And actually, we can kind of limit that even further. Focus on the light cruisers more. Destroyers for defensive purposes on the ships. And boom, we got... Wait. I swear to God, if it comes up here and says, oh my God, I'm going to murder this thing. There we go. Now I need you to go. Oh God, they were all reinforced there, didn't they? Wonderful. Now they have 5 divisions there. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit that port. But we'll keep trying. We will keep trying. Let's see about moving those 5 guys. Let's keep one guy on that port, shall we? Nope, you just stay there. Be smart about this. Alright. Meanwhile, over here, we're once again kind of cutting them in half. direct assault, actually, over here would be kind of huge, because we can if we can force all other guys back, we can then use these guys to hit the port and take that out. So meanwhile, with this front, they seem to be... Oh, wait, they don't have the port. Alright, guys, I need you to just wait for a new counterattack. And I'm being 100% honest, I don't think they... Oh, wait, they have 3 guys there. But I honestly think another naval invasion might work. I'm losing men left and right, and it's definitely not helping. But I'm slowly gaining advantage. And yes, I could call the Entente in. But I'm afraid the Japanese would invade Canada, and I really don't need that right now. I don't want that right now. And they're having a hard enough time with these guys, I don't want them to join in. Because I don't want another group to be fighting with more and more men. That would be insane. And something I don't need right now. So, let's just continue to hit them with our subs and push them back respectively. Speaking of which, 6 subs, which Archer is 1 a month with 7 a year on that. And there we go, 3.6 for light cruisers. We can also increase light cruisers, make them better, which we're definitely going to need to do. The fall of Chicago. Well, there goes the combined syndicates in America. Hopefully they can continue to be pushed back, and we don't have to worry about the Actually, no, I take it back. We probably want the communist bastards. Well, no, if actually the United States joins the Commonwealth, we might actually stand a chance against Germany. So, never mind. We could use all the help we can get. And, again, if I want to single-handedly take out this stuff, I don't want to need help. It's going to be more of a grind for sure, but at least it will be mine. It'll be my war. That's what I kind of want. There we go. And there's no troops there right now, so we should be able to easily move on in and take the port. Meanwhile, we're taking this port over here, which will allow me to separate them, boom, bada bing, and just slowly attrition all these men, which will cause major... Wait, hold on. They are on extensive conscription, and they have a lot more men. But hey, at least they'll lose a couple, 10,000 or so in this region with all these men dead. Because I feel like, yeah, they're pretty buffed up, so we can easily neutralize them pretty quick. You guys are going in. You guys are just holding, which is fine. Alright, with the amount of these guys being made, let's get some additional men just to hold those territory. What, support equipment? Are we really low on support equipment, of all things? Okay, I can see why. Fighters we're upgrading right now. All those wait, heavy tank we could probably spare. By the way, in case you're wondering why I keep going that way, it's because literally those supplies go this way away from the Japanese front. So that's the reason. They really don't have any ports or anything that can kind of deal with it. So as long as they can't deal with it, I will continue to hit them. Alright, slowly but surely we should stop actually. Just wait for them to attrition out. Because they'll slowly weaken themselves and I can just move in. Meanwhile, these guys are once... Oh my god, never mind. They have so many men. Holy crap. Okay, new plan. You guys will actually, in fact, join this group. Because that's not going to work. Yay, more convoys dead. I want to know how many men they've lost from me killing their convoys. That's probably why they have such a high death ratio. It's because I keep blowing up all their convoys. And most of them are Japanese, so actually I kind of buy why that would be happening. And why their giant army has been reduced to, what, 150 divisions? Oh, never mind. They still have a ton. So with that... dive bombing done. Ground support. Let's keep going down. So these two guys are working there. These guys are over here. They have a lot of territory to guard, which is the one thing that I will say is the unfortunate part. But luckily with all these guys over here, I might be able to quickly finish them off. They'll slowly attrition themselves down, and then we can just easily kill them. Wait, what's this? Oh, just random territory. Nothing major. Support equipment. Worst case scenario, we can always just produce it and just send it out. But with all these men, I can also just send them out to kind of guard the territory. I kind of want to at least finish one front before the end of this episode, which is why I'm kind of... This might be a little longer or shorter, depending on my editing. Let's speed things up. Also probably help. Come on. Just slowly lose your health. Just... It's fine. It's fine. I'm currently starving the hell out of you. It's fine. God, all the... Oh my god, it's not being deleted now. I just have my entire screen filled with dead Japanese convoys. Oh, well. But the good news is, looks like these guys have so many divisions here, they're literally killing themselves through attrition. So I was able to get ahead and gain a little bit of territory, which works for me. I can also take this region. It'll be the same situation over here, where we'll just slowly gain. And I've gotten Axis support, and by Axis I mean the Middle East, to help me out. Poor Turks, they never stood a chance. Italy is also now... Wait. They're providing volunteers to Japan. Who's providing volunteers? Just them? Okay, just... Okay, good. Naval capacity, they are currently at about 50. I'm slowly building up. More submarines, yay. Oh, another one too, awesome. The destroyer can help with screening processing. And here we'll just start focusing on this, on the newer stuff. I kind of want to upgrade everything to the best it possibly can be, so we can have the best equipped navy. Slowly build it up to where I would probably have a size of like 30 or 40 ships and just wreck the Japanese all the way up. The problem would also be their battleships, but with enough air support and kind of having all the carriers kind of refit and retooled, because I'm assuming they don't have enough carrier fighters, which is their major problem. Let's see. Let's get up to new naval bombers. And with that, we can also increase the naval barracuda. Oh my god, reliability shot through the roof. There we go. And that should help with naval effect. Well, hopefully bomber effectiveness. And hold on, La Plata, I'm not going to keep supporting you if you're not going to give me anything. That's not how this works. Speaking of which, we can continue with upgrading our light cruisers all the way up to the... I'm sorry. Yeah, the battleships are already being made, so... Alright. Looks like over here we can continue to press. Just slowly but surely. We're still hitting a lot. I do want to probably send a lot more submarines on the right-hand side if at all possible. Looks like they have their fleet over there. Most of them are just... Yeah. Hold on. And let's send some reserve units if at all possible. Some fighters. And we'll say a couple of those interwar bombers. Kind of just guard the coastline. Again, the more I can do against them, the better off I'll be. Although with all those planes they're making, I, once again, feel like you'll be better off if I can just beat them. That's my problem. They have more men, they have a bigger navy, and they have more planes. So I'm technically I would be in a losing war, but I've gained more ground. So it's just going to be the long-term goal. And also maybe nuclear weapons. I feel like nuclear weapons might be able to help me out. Hypothetically speaking. All right, I forgot about the commune. Technically, if they really wanted to, hold on. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can just shoot up to this light cruiser. I don't need the other one. Like I could research. Time to research. Well, it's almost finished, I guess. So I can just wait for the battleship. I don't need a battle cruiser and a battleship because they don't have the support for it. So I guess I can just try to work on the new heavy cruiser. And with this gone, no, I'm sorry, it's not gone yet. Let's get encryption going. And then the battleship, we'll get the better battleship. So at least our fleet's up to 1940 standards, and we'll slowly increase them to 1944. But that would require a ton of newer stuff. But I'm going to have to keep dealing with it if I'm going to stand a chance. Because again, the newer the fleet you have, the more resources it takes in. Which is why I'm definitely having an issue with that. Because I don't have a lot of resources. Luckily, again, I still have all the naval ports being made. And I need a lot more of those than anything else. So let's make sure that's being worked on. Ah, shoot, they advanced. Wait. There are 3 divisions there. I see a flaw. Take the port. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Let me finish this. Let me finish this episode with the complete subjugation of the Japanese forces on the mainland of Indonesia. God damn it! Oh my god, they finally capitulated. Holy crap. So what, wait, does that mean I get all the islands that Japanese forces don't own? Okay, cool. So I got all the, so they finally capitulated. Okay, with that, that means these guys should hopefully get surrounded, get neutralized, and I can quickly kill these guys because they're no longer on home turf. No longer being supported. They're now just out on their own. Which means, with all this underway, it's time to gain naval and, well, pretty much naval and air supremacy back. Hold on. What's this? Oh, shoot. They're moving their fleet down south. God damn it. They're off our waters. They're toying with us at this point. I'm assuming what they're really trying to do is just try and knock out a lot of our ports. Not ports. What am I saying? They're trying to knock out a lot of our... I can't think of the word. Goddamn supply lines. They're trying to knock out our supply lines to other nations around the world. And with that, if they can do that effectively, hello, they'll be in a better situation to pretty much take us all out. Let's try. If they're down there, then I'll rather try to hit them down here. Hello, new tank as well. Congratulations. We're gonna test your prowess out over in this region where we actually have more men. So we're gonna send you over there. But I feel like that might be a good spot to end this episode with the conquering of the Indonesian or Japanese East Indies. So Japan has lost an ally, at least one. Meanwhile, they still have a... Oh, good. The Serbian Republic wants to help us. How do you do in your war? You took out Albania. Well, I figured that would go as well as planned. Let's see. Okay, so that's their fleet. It's over in this region. They only have 9 ships. So maybe my submarines might be able to hit them. Yeah, they don't have that much. And once again, I'm kind of surprised my Air Force doesn't pop in and just say hello. But yeah, they're trying to knock out my forces. Oh, never mind. They have all 5 battleships there. So I can't just go in willy-nilly. I have to be very smart about how I approach this situation. So I will figure that out next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hey guys, and before I go, I want to give a special shout out once again to Joey, Ace, Sean, Sejones, Leonard, Lou, Nick, Levings, and Tim. Thank you all for your awesome support, and I'll see you guys next time.